Greetings, viewer. Chris from Chris Country with you. It's been a while, or at least when I'm shooting this video, it has been a while. Let's see. The last time I really made a video for you guys was probably 2, 3, 4 weeks, a couple of weeks ago. My little blog about the Ferguson, what's been going on with Ferguson, Missouri, and it's been even longer since I really said anything about the truck. Just a quick side note, same thing that's kind of caused me issues before. It's just I'm having a hard time finding a working video editor. The one I had when we had our laptop was okay, and then I switched over and got us a new Windows 8 computer, but, well, not new, but used. Long story. I got a Windows 8 computer, and Windows 8 is not liking, or at least the movie maker is not liking my media files on it, so, or the MP4 files that the camera makes, so I really haven't found a working free editor outside of that the computer tolerates or anything of that nature. So that's kind of a work in progress, so by the time you all see this video that I'm making right now, I'll probably have something else, hopefully. Anyway, I've been blabbing too long already. I wanted to go ahead and give you guys a walk around and yet another update of Casper and how she's doing. Last time I posted a video was clear back in, oh golly, end of August, early September, and here we are in the middle of December almost. Getting ready to be in the middle of December, so yeah, it's been a few months. Still have this truck, it does great, love it to death, really do. It's still a work in progress. Nothing major has really broken on it since I've had it. Let's see, when I made the last update, I mentioned that I had a brake line blow on it, and the only thing I've really had break, per se, since then was the power steering pump, and, I think that was it. The little shaft that turned to the pulley snapped and wound up having to replace the pump and the pulley, so. But other than that, nothing really big broken, just doing this and that to it. But I figured I'd walk you guys around and give you a walk around of the truck and the stuff I've done to it since then, and that way you can kind of see how it's doing and give me your thoughts and opinions. So here we go. Well, as you can tell, it's looking a lot better than the last time I took a video for you guys. A couple of things right away you can probably tell up front. The headlights are different. A little bit of a story on these. In late October or September, right about the time I made this video, I won an HID kit from Motor Fiend. Thanks to the contest that they were holding with Eric the Car Guy. But, love those lights, but recently I got a burr up my behind and decided I wanted to try the Halo LED protectors. So, I went ahead and got those, but the problem with these lights right here, these are Spec D lights. They weren't really meant for the Sport Ram. Well, you can't really see the Sport because of the sunlight, but there it is. So, they work, but not that great, I guess. The high beams are adequate, the low beams are kind of dim. Sorry about all the background noise here. And because these aren't really meant for my headlights wiring, my high beam indicator is always on now. So as a result, my fog lights aren't working, but I'll figure that out in due time. Of course, you can see the tire. I have redone my bodywork. Another thing that y'all are probably thankful to see, I had like the little sandpaper super glue thing going last time. You all probably saw this in the video, and basically the sandpaper just kept falling off, blowing off, whatever. So I pulled all the sandpaper off, cut out a little more rust, and basically just went from there. And I basically took some sheet metal, used JB Weld, super glue, and duct tape, and basically painted over it with spray paint. A very regular job, yes, but it's still holding, and it's holding pretty well. There's really Only a couple of new areas of rust I'm seeing. Most of it over here, actually. And I'm pretty sure that's just from all the snowfall and stuff getting thrown up in here. So, yeah, it's probably just some more work I'll have to do. I may have to wait till it actually warms back up, because I really don't see much of a point in trying to do all this stuff in the middle of winter. But, see, the headlights, bodywork, I really haven't done a whole lot else to this thing since. Changed out the transmission fluid. It's not due for an oil change just yet. I changed the oil at 160,000 miles, and the book says I can do 7,500 miles on the type of driving that I do, and she's just barely getting 164,000, so I still got a little ways to go. Finally got me a toolbox. First toolbox I've ever had, actually. And you'll see my lovely taillights back here. These actually honestly came from, I was backing out one day of a guy's driveway, and basically I clipped a mailbox with this taillight and punched a hole in it. So I was shopping around, found a guy not too far down the road from where we are. He's about a half-hour away, that pretty much just has a whole collection of Dodge parts, and he just happened to have these taillights, and I was like, why not put a little extra accessories on the truck? So that's pretty much what I did. And other than that, I really haven't done a whole lot else to the truck. A lot of it's just been, you know, this or that. The minor additions, the fluid change, the power steering. I did do a tune-up. So give me new spark plugs, new wires. It's just, overall, it's doing pretty good. I'll go ahead and fire it up for you guys and let you have a listen. Let me know what you think. Let's see over here. That's the one thing I've yet to fix. I think the solenoid on my starter is wearing out, so, but unfortunately, at least according to AutoZone, I can't buy the solenoid and the starter different. I'd have to buy a whole new starter, so, totally weird, but I think if that's the case, I really don't see the point in forking out the money for $100 for a starter when the starter itself is still doing okay. It's just a troublesome solenoid, so as long as it's just the occasional click, I can deal with it. I mean, it's an old truck, it ain't perfect. I did change the radio, but this is the CD player. Unfortunately, the CD player doesn't really work. I ate my buddy's CD and the volume knob's kind of funky, so I think as soon as I buy a new bezel, because this one kind of cracked and got a hole in it up here, as soon as I get a new bezel, I'm just going to stick my old radio back in there, because it was working just fine, and I didn't have to hack the wiring or anything, because as you can probably see, it's an OEM radio, so I'll either stick the old one in mine, or maybe I'll find another working CD player, because I actually like how the layout of it and how it looks. I just don't like the fact that it ain't working right. So, but yeah, that's about it. Like I said, the truck's almost to 164,000. She's like 163,905 right now. And when you guys last saw her, I think she was probably 161, 162, somewhere around there. So, I don't know. But, yep, that's the update. I hope you all enjoyed. I am Chris for Chris Country. You can always visit me at my Facebook page, Chris Country, or of course feel free to rate, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I hope you all are having a wonderful day, night, week, weekend, whatever time it happens to be, wherever you're at, and we will see you on the next video. Stay warm out there, everybody. It's cold. Well, actually not too bad today, but it is winter, so stay warm. We'll see you later.